Thank you for joining me in the part 2 of the Portugal trip planning. I hope that you have watched my part 1 video for the first 4 days in Lisbon and Sintra. This part 2 will cover day 5 to 8 to Aveiro and Porto from Lisbon by train. I will share the detailed itinerary and the expenses at the end of this video, and we'll do a wrap up. Day 5 early morning. We depart from Lisbon and take the AP high-speed train to Aveiro. I will share with you how to book the train ticket ahead to save money at the end of this video. It is very convenient and comfortable to take this high-speed train at 220 km per hour. There is space for you to store large luggage, but you should always be cautious and keep an eye on them while traveling. This is the hotel that I will stay. Quickly drop off the bag, we take an Uber to the Atlantic coastline. Look at these candy stripped houses, are so pretty. Many are Airbnb, but I can't wait running to see the northern Atlantic coastline. Oh, the water is so cold, I'm almost being driven away. It's around noontime. I saw this little hut bar. There's only one middle-aged Portuguese lady work there, and she doesn't speak much English. The menu is simple, but she took great care in preparing a very refreshing lunch for us. Next stop is the Aveiro Museum. It is known for its connection to Princess Joanna of Portugal, who spent her life in the convents here. The museum showcases her personal item and religious art. It's also linked to the Church of Jesus, a stunning Baroque masterpiece that is definitely worth seeing. Next to the museum, there is the Forum Aveiro. It opened in 1998 and was the first open-air shopping center in Portugal. Aveiro is the Venice of Portugal. One cannot come here without getting onto one of these Moliceiro boat rides.
Time ago, the Mercados and the fishermen came there and proposed the girls to marriage. Now, it's like a tradition. All the men coming there to propose the girls. Há muitos anos atrás servia para transporte de algas. In the final of this channel, in the right side, we have the old fishing market. This one building belongs to the Gustavo and belongs to the Arte Novo in our city.
After the boat ride, dinner time. Oh, I almost forgot to mention Aveiro's famous sweet snack, and Aveiro have a long history of salt production in the country. Although I only stay one night, but the Aveiro Paris Hotel is worth mentioning. It's located right in the heart of the town, close to all the action and the boat ride and everything around you. It is actually the very first hotel in Aveiro. The dining room has a cozy, charming vibe, and the breakfast buffet was surprisingly generous with lots of variety. Day 6. After a good night's sleep, there is still time in the morning to explore the old town. Aveiro is a lovely small town, but if you don't want to stay for a night, you can always come here as a day trip from Porto. Around noon, we return to Aveiro train station. Right next to it is the old station building, now a small exhibition hall showcasing the Aveiro history. We travel on the AP high-speed train again and continue our journey to Porto, just an hour away. The train arrived at Porto Companion Station, not the more central Sing Bento Station, but you can transfer for free to any of the local train heading to Sing Bento Station. You just need to check the schedule, go to the right platform, and it only takes 4 minutes and it will be there. Otherwise, you will need another Uber ride. Welcome to the Sing Bento Station, often named as one of the most beautiful train stations in the world. I will let you be the judge. It's unique, to say the least. The hotel I chose in Porto is just steps from Sing Bento Station, right in the city center, within 20 minutes of most major attractions. It is part of a boutique hotel group that transforms small historical buildings into charming stays. Each hotel has only a dozen rooms, but each room has its own character, which is refreshing. After dropping off the bags, we head straight to the Bolhão market for lunch. First opened in 1839, it is now a popular tourist spot. Many stores selling different things like meat, oysters, seafood, fruit, wine, bakery, a lot of stuff. After lunch, you can follow the Santa Catarina Road to explore and soak in the vibe of Porto. At the end of Santa Catarina Street, you'll find the iconic Majestic Café. They don't take online reservation, so it's walk-in only. I feel lucky we got a table without waiting. Opened over 100 years ago, the cafe still preserves its original charm. It really feels like stepping back in time. The coffee and cakes were good, though a bit on the pricey side. Continue on, you will see what they call the most beautiful McDonald's. I think it's totally overrated. Your thoughts? After heading back to hotel for a rest, we came back out for dinner at 7. This restaurant is located near the tower and the church, and they allow online reservation. Please book ahead because it's by reservation only. By day 7, the travel pace was taking its toll. At noon, we came to visit what many call the Harry Potter's bookstore. As expected, there was a long line. You need to book ticket online in advance. The lowest price ticket costs €10, but that amount can be used as credit towards a book purchase. Back in the early 90s, J.K. Rowling lived in Porto while teaching English. There is a popular myth that this bookstore has inspired her while she writing this series. But Rowling has denied and saying that she never visited this place. After the bookstore, we made our way to the Clérigos Tower, the tallest and one of the most iconic landmarks in Porto. Entry to the tower costs €10, while the adjacent church is free to visit. To reach the top, you will need to climb 225 narrow winding steps, but the 246-foot high view is absolutely worth it. Continue to the south, we arrive at the Bolsa Palace.
The building itself only started being built in 1842, and it took about 68 years to finish, most of which was spent on those stairs. But before we go there, it is important to look up. We are in the Hall of Nations, and it has that name because of all the countries we see here represented. These are the countries that the Portuguese kept.
This isn't actually a palace. The building served as a commercial association of Porto, used historically for merchant gathering and business meeting. The most extravagant space is the Art Room, designed to impress foreign investors. Continue to the riverfront, we arrive at the Casa de Ribeira. This iconic riverside spot is a highlight for nearly every traveler in Porto. I would recommend you to come to this particular restaurant. It has a great location, a good menu, a lot of choices. After the music, continue walking downhill to the riverfront again. This is the Louis I Bridge, built in 1886. It is the most iconic landmark in Porto. Last night, we came near to the lower deck, closer to the water. This morning, on the upper deck, have a very good view. At the opposite side of the riverbank, we are going to join the Rabelo boat cruise. This traditional wooden boat will use to carry the port wine from Douro Valley to Porto cellars.
Senhores passageiros, a cidade do Porto, aqui junto ao rio podem ver uma das zonas mais típicas da cidade, a Ribeira. Esta zona foi classificada pela Unesco em 1900.
After the boat cruise, come to our last excursion.
Because of the content of the alcohol, the wood tends to expand and certainly sometimes cracks in between the glass. So you will see the wine that starts coming out.
At the end of the cellar tour, we're going to start wine tasting.
The fine wine will let them 1 year and a half in cotton depot for the reason starts to oxidizing and add this color, this darker color. It's really fresh, pretty. Here you will find more tropical fruit flavors, honey, caramel. At the end, for the reason, it's really good pairing before or after meals if it's on you.
Para me prender, o fado é tudo que eu digo, mais o que eu não sei dizer.
It's a late dinner after the Fado music and the wine tasting. With this beautiful sunset in Porto, this wraps up our 8-day Portugal trip.
When you high up above, down below.
Thanks for staying to the end of the part 2 video. There are many train ticket reseller sites. I would recommend to go to this official one. Select your departure and arrival destination. If you want the high-speed train, pick Alfa Pendular. If you want to go directly from Porto to Lisbon, pick Porto Cathedral station. The train ticket price is not fixed. It will go up as the dates approach departure. Starting within 2 months of your departure, there will be promo tickets released by the website. Pick the schedule that offers the promos and you can have up to 40% discount. For the last 4 days expenses in Aveiro is around 280 Canadian per person, and for the last 3 days in Porto around 650 per person. So to sum up the total 8 days expenses, for the flight ticket and the train ticket is around $1,000, and for the first 4 days near Lisbon $1,000, and then the last 4 days near Porto is another $1,000. I would say if you budget $2,800 to $3,000 will be very good. Finally, the last 4 days daily itinerary you can pause to read. Now you have all the detail to plan for your next Portugal trip. If you enjoy this type of detailed trip planning videos, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.